My name's Snow White, and I'm here to say, hi IMDb, we are here at D23 Expo,
and we cannot wait for you to watch Snow White.
Money, please.
Oh no.
Please.
Oh no, there's no money.
Oh, my bad. No problem.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. I'll just destroy this office.
Hey!
Money, please.
what I was auditioning for when I auditioned. So it's a kind of a hilarious question to say, like, what drew you to the material is that, like, I didn't realize that I was reading lines with Dopey. It said, like, Jeff and Amy were reading lines. And then our director, Mark Webb, on Zoom was like, you know, and then Dopey's going to look at you and whistle. And I took a pause and realized what I was auditioning for. And then it became like, I will elbow everyone out of the way to play the
All
part.
right, folks, let's dive into the Disney drama that's shaking up the entertainment world this August. Disney's really hitting some rough waters, folks. As of now in 2024, it's not just one part of the company that's in trouble. No, sir, they've got problems everywhere. But Lucasfilm is their biggest headache. And just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, there's a whole storm brewing over the new Snow White 2025-5. In movie now onto Rachel Zegler, she was all set to be the next Snow White, but boy, did that choice stir up a hornet's nest from the get-go. People were saying she just wasn't right for the role. Now whether that's about her acting chops or something else, the chatter didn't stop there. Behind the scenes it was reportedly a whole different story. The director, Mark Webb, went as far as to call her toxic and tough to work with. That's a pretty harsh label to slap on, especially in Hollywood, where every word spreads like wildfire. You got to wonder, folks, was this casting just a misstep, or is there more to this story? I mean, when the director himself is having a tough time, that really makes you question how things are run over there at Disney. It's not every day you hear about this kind of clash making headlines. Moving on to the heart of the controversy, folks, Disney's approach to diversity, equity, and inclusion, commonly known as DEI. Now everyone's all for giving everyone a fair shot, right? But in Rachel's case, a lot of folks are scratching their heads wondering if Disney was more interested in ticking off boxes than in who could best bring Snow White to life. It's a tough pill to swallow for fans who feel that storytelling and character should come first no matter what. Then the trailer dropped. Man, oh man, did things hit the fan. The backlash was something else. People were not having it. It was one of those moments where you could feel the ground shake with every angry tweet and fiery blog post. And Disney, well, they decided to cut ties with Rachel altogether, pulling her from not only Snow White but also from some big projects lined up, like a new Pirates of the Caribbean film and a Pixar movie that was supposed to go head-to-head with Shrek 5. Just like that, Rachel's future with Disney turned into dust. I mean, think about it. Going from a rising star to getting the boot has got to sting, especially when you thought you were about to be part of something big. Disney's move here says a lot about the pressure they're under to keep their audience happy. It's a real tightrope walk between staying true to creative visions and keeping the peace with the fans. Now let's talk about the money side of things, because you know it always comes down to the dollars. Rachel Zegler was about to sign a big fat contract with Disney. We're talking multi-million-dollar big. This deal was supposed to cover a bunch of projects, really setting her up for a solid career in Hollywood, but then the backlash from the Snow White trailer threw a wrench into everything. Suddenly Disney pulls the plug on her roles, and now there's this big question mark over whether her contract was even locked down in the first place. This kind of uncertainty doesn't just go away, it's messy. Rachel's now gearing up to take Disney to court, claiming they did her dirty by firing her without a solid reason. Legally, that's a huge deal, but it's not just about the contract or the cash, it's personal. She's out there feeling betrayed and unsure about where her acting career is heading next. Imagine being on top of the world 1 minute, and then boom, it's like you're starting from scratch. You've got to feel for her being in limbo like that, especially in public. It's tough. It paints a pretty stark picture of what life in the limelight can be like, high highs and the lowest of lows. Now she's not just fighting for her career but also for her reputation. It's a lot for anyone to handle. Things got even more real for Rachel Zegler when Disney decided she wouldn't even get to shine at the Snow White world premiere. Yep, they pulled her from performing there, which has gotta hurt, right? And it's not just about the premiere. Disney's now scrambling to figure out who's going to step into the roles. Rachel was supposed to play in other big projects. Talk about a shakeup. On top of all that, Disney went ahead and asked for the plans for a Snow White sequel. Seems like they're cutting their losses and moving on. But wait, there's more trouble in paradise. The new Snow White film itself isn't exactly winning hearts after a bunch of test screenings. Let's just say the crowd isn't cheering. They've got more screenings planned, but it's clear folks aren't happy with how the movie is turning out. Makes you wonder about the direction they took, huh? Now this whole mess has got people talking about how Disney picks its stars. Rachel's situation isn't looking like a one-off thing. Nope, it's part of what some are calling a pattern of mismanagement that's been seen in other parts of Disney too. Folks are starting to question if Disney's really got its act together when it comes to hiring. Are they looking for talent or just trying to fill some kind of quota? And you bet this has got the big bosses worried. Disney's CEO Bob Iger, he's in the hot seat, and he's setting up emergency meetings to try and sort out this mess there. Looking deep into how things are run, trying to figure out how to get back on track. It's not just about one movie or one actress anymore, it's about making sure this kind of thing doesn't keep happening. Disney's got to do some serious soul searching to fix these issues before they turn into even bigger problems. What do you think about how Disney handled this situation? Was the firing justified, or did they drop the ball, and how do you see this impacting their future projects? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We really want to hear what you have to say. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on all things entertainment, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Woke Informant. Stay informed and keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, everyone. Catch you in the next video.